Welcome to the second half, the business end, the crunch period of this sixth season. Transfer window done, new signings made, and we are now looking to power on towards, hopefully, a second place in the division and an automatic promotion spot. We have second place Norwich to play today. We have fifth place Bristol City to play today as well. And top of the table Bournemouth, although Bournemouth are probably the side that we've come closest to beating of those in and around us so far this season. We're in decent form, actually. Unbeaten in those 5 games, although one of them being the Cup, of course. 6 games in the league total there with the Rotherham game. Disappointed to lose to Luton. We did really well against Sheffield United to get that 1-1 draw. We snuck the 2-2 draw against Southampton. Last time we played Norwich, we got the floor wiped with us, really. And we would like a little bit of payback to that if we possibly can. Starting with Birmingham, and then there's also a second simmer in there against Ipswich. But obviously, the 3 at the end of the month, the 3 were going to the 3 were going to play today. They're slightly fatigued. Birmingham in 20th place in the division. They're side that are in League One in real life. I'm having flashbacks to them actually playing really well against me last time we had them. So I'm hoping they don't do that again. Let's put Sarmiento in there at cam. Why the hell not? Still can't seem to get rid of Sammy Schmudix. His contract's going to expire at the end of the season and he'll leave on a free rather than us be able to make some money from him. Sander Berger continues in the starting lineup. Whilst I ask you guys to... 1-1 draw, really? Whilst I ask you guys to drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further. We were the early kickoff. That's why there was only lots of 0-0s there, because they were only half an hour in at that stage. Ipswich away should be another comfortable victory, but seemingly comfortable victories are quite difficult to come by at the moment. We'll say thank you to those of you on the board behind me as well for your support in the comment section. Today we have Julian up there alongside Liam, and the third one was Jack, whose name just escaped me briefly. Saying thank you as well to LJTZ for joining the Patreon. Thank you very much, and especially at the VIP tier. You are now in the save and were towards the end of the season roundup yesterday as well. I'm going to go and sort my finances out, make sure my team is fully fit, and then hopefully we can get a win against Bleeding Ipswich. On to the way into this first one against Ipswich Town. Actually, we have a press conference question that mentions Ipswich. It comes from Mark Johnson in the YouTube comment section. It says, Mr. Monk, with clubs around you having investments from superstars from all walks of life, Ed Sheeran at Ipswich Town, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney at Wrexham, and Tom Brady at Birmingham, etc., is there any truth to the rumour that F1 Ferrari driver and Cambridge United fan Chris Wood, plug for the second channel content and the F1 stuff, and his teammate Charles Leclerc are interested in putting some money into Cambridge United? In real life, I have put money into Cambridge United myself by sponsoring the club last season, or 2 seasons ago, I guess now, technically. So, in theory, already done it. In this sense, at present, Paul Barry is still chairman. There has been no extra funding needed because, quite frankly, the club has been able to fund itself. So no extra income has been needed to help boost the stability of the club. In fact, at the moment, our bank balance is very, very healthy indeed, at just shy of £80 million. And I don't think if you totaled up the bank balance each month from Cambridge United's entire history, it would ever read £80 million. Or at least you'd have to go back decades combined. But regardless, we have Ipswich next, as we mentioned there. They've got Ed Sheeran's backing, of course. But I'm going to be bored of 1-1 draws, I'll tell you that much. It's another point only. And that will probably, I imagine, see us drop out of the top. No, doesn't see us drop out of the top 6. If anything, it sees us consolidate in the top 6. Because we've now got a game in hand on Bristol City and Nottingham Forest. Although Forest, Sheffield United and Norwich have stepped on a bit, haven't they? We're now 12 points behind Norwich in second. Can close that to 9, but it's Bournemouth in our next tie. And then could close that to 6 if we beat Norwich in the tie after that as well. Bournemouth continuing to lose, another 5th defeat for them. And the gap at the top is now only 7 points, albeit they do have a game in hand. So Bournemouth were the one side, like we say, at the top end of the table that we felt confident against. Sheffield United were able to get a good result against as well, actually. But just 3 days after Ipswich, it's going to be hard to turn the squad around to have everybody as fully fit as possible. But we will do what we can to make sure that we stand the best possible chance of getting a result against, on paper, or at least on the table, the division's best team. But at present, if we're honest, Bournemouth don't have the best squad in the division. Everybody's nearly fully fit. We will throw Harry Darling into the next game. They're going to start Adu Ajay up top. They've lost 3 of their last 5 games, which is a real surprise. They still got Chiesa out on the left and Traore at cam, so they're still going to be very, very dangerous. Adu Ajay up top is 74 rated still, so he's definitely got the capability to cause us some problems. But we'll throw Harry Darling in because he was asking for some football. Outside of that, maybe Sarmiento for Darbo just for fatigue, although it is only slight. But that'll be the only change we make. In fact, I might put Makengo back in for this one as well over Sander Berger because I trust Makengo. Not that we don't trust Sander Berger, but we still want to make sure we give Darling and Makengo enough first-team football, don't we? So, cracking on. Back to the Abbey Stadium. Time for top-of-the-table Bournemouth. Whoa. Calm down, Fede. Liverpool player in real life. He's half in red here. Oh, bloody Bournemouth fans. Calvin Ramsey's injured from that challenge as well, which is not ideal. Sarmiento finding Shoretire, floating it awfully, looking for Fofana. That had opened up quite nicely. Fofana had a bit of space in there. Hopefully Calvin is okay. We don't really want to lose Calvin Ramsey for the rest of the season if we can avoid it. Kluivert's in behind here. And Kluivert will miss the target. Inexplicably, Kirk Henderson ran 20 yards ahead of the man and played him dramatically onside. In that situation, I know I have the capability to trigger it myself with the controller, but in what universe does Kirk Henderson not have the defensive intelligence to just hold his run there? Lewis Cook, options, Amari Traore is a very good option. We said he was going to be dangerous in that cam roll. It has come to pass in the 24th minute from outside the box. Their number 10, no, their number 20 buries that. Oh, it's a really good finish for Sene. Please find Lobato with this ball. Great ball. Chris Mepham surely he's not going to cope with the pace of the Brazilian. Lenny Lobato. Brilliant save by Mark Travers. Then he tried to use the outside of his left foot. I was 95% confident we were going to equalise there. Oh, I tried to turn and I stepped too far before doing the turning. And now we're in trouble. Well in, Kirk. Thank you, lad. I needed that. Oh, from what could have been 1-1 to nearly a chance for 2-0. Going to have to be at our best for the entirety of this 90 minutes here. Sarmiento's let me down there with that first touch because Makengo's in a great spot to push on. Do I draw Kirk out of position again? I don't think so. Calvin Ramsey's just got himself nutmegged. 2-0. It should have been. It should have been. Valdemarson with just as impressive a save as Travers at the other end. 57th minute. It's still 1-0 Bournemouth. Both sides with opportunities to score the next goal in the game. I'll be honest, Bournemouth look the most likely. Darling's done well there. Just lift this looking for Lobato, who inexplicably backed away from it. Trying to get in the way of it if they go for the shot, which I'm not going to be able to do. Federico Chiesa makes it 2-0 Bournemouth, and that is probably game over. Corner Bournemouth, 7 minutes to go. They're looking for a third. Senesi on for Mepham for them defensively, so fresh legs at the back. I'm surprised they haven't lofted that into the middle with Ivan Toney available for them now on the pitch. We're going to get away from Tyler Adams here. Benny Troyo is just too quick for them. And quite frankly, I'm just going to keep running into the space. If you can make me a different run, please, Lenny, that would be lovely. Never mind, Benny Troyo is just going to go all the way, is he? Fofana. Game on. Don't even want to celebrate. Back to the halfway line. If Peterborough can do it to me, I can do it to Bournemouth. Lynn Pontus. He's away, Pontus. Oh, Travers with the save. Held my breath as long as I dare. Lobato will deliver. And Sander Berger's up. It's cleared well. Darbo underneath it. Josh King. Oh, Harry Darling's not the man. Pontus. Lobato. Out of his feet. Has to be now. It's not now. It could be. It could be. Benny Traore. Oh, it's pressing shoot, but I couldn't power it up in time. We're going to lose by 2-1. I gave it as good as I could against Bournemouth, but their iffy form starts to right itself with another victory. Unfortunately, we drew 1-1 at their ground earlier in the season. But losing 2-1 there stings.
Time for just a few questions.
Injury to Ramsey. I didn't actually see what that was. Oh, 4 days. Breathe the biggest sigh of relief you've ever breathed. Calvin Ramsey has been one of the best players of this side all season. The fact he's only missing 4 days is an absolute godsend, because he could have missed. Dead calf. Got a dead calf. We're still in the playoffs. As long as we finish in at least the playoffs, we have to be happy this season. But the side we play next are the ones in 7th and have the opportunity to knock us out of the playoffs. The second press conference question today comes from Daniel Porter in the comment section. It says, with the team playing better when a Maverick player such as Bardi plays behind the striker, could you look to sign someone similar but younger, a player who can unlock a defence? Thank you for the support, Daniel, with the great videos as always. We are hoping that Shola can be that Maverick-style player. He's not quite Enis Bardi-esque, but he's still pretty damn decent. Josh King is the player that has the close control similar to Enis Bardi and the ability to pick a pass like Enis Bardi. Shoretire and Josh King are kind of together a mould of Enis Bardi between the two of them. It's how good Enis Bardi is. You need 2 players to fill the void that he leaves as he left in January, or the void of the player that he was last season, really. Still, though, we're in a very good spot with the quality we have at the club. We are going to obviously improve again, yet still in the summer when we have the opportunity to. But right now, we're going to get ourselves towards that game against Bristol City once we've figured out what the bank balance should read. And fingers crossed, I can afford to draw against Bristol City and Norwich. I can't afford to lose both games. Bristol City are having a bit of a crisis of their own at the moment with 3 straight defeats in the league. They always beat me thus far in this save. It would be the perfect time to buck that trend today. Keep your fingers crossed. Darbo in the starting lineup. Berger back in the starting lineup as well for this one. Fofana has not had a great day so far. Now's the time for he and everyone else to turn up. Apparently I won't. He's going to go through that gap, isn't he? Oh my God, he's still going. Thank you, Calvin Ramsey. That's why we're very, very glad that Calvin Ramsey was not injured for more than a few days. Jeez Louise. Now he's back in position. Getting down the line again as well. Into Pontus Darbo. Up against Callum Pring. We'll look for the ball to Fofana. It's a great ball into the channel. And here arriving is Shola Shoretire. No, no, no. Not where I aimed it. Josh King into some space. Shot blocked corner. The option to square the ball across the box, and it screwed me there. We do need to adjust our set-piece takers now that Enis Bardi is no longer in the starting lineup, so I'll try and remember to do that after this game. Oh my God! Sanderberger's a monster in the air. We kind of knew that anyway. Shoretire, McCrory in the way, keepers up, despite Fofana's best efforts, whilst Richards comes away with it. Uh-oh, McCrory does find Sebas. Punched away by Valdemarson. Had the opportunity to catch it, maybe. Couldn't quite see from the camera angle how much it was moving in the air. That's going to fall for Bristol City. No, it's not. Somehow, Cashin has done well there. Shoretire, Josh King. We'll go for Fofana first. Then lift it, looking for Labarto in behind. It just can't get round the outside of the Bristol City man. But Darbo will look for Shoretire here. Oh, surely that was made by the footwork of Labarto in the main, because he needed to make that turn and pass, and he's done so sensationally. I have a funny feeling it might be similar to George Honeyman's Millwall turn where his legs went through himself. It's just chef's kiss. It's just chef's kiss. Lenny Labarto, you absolute god. The footwork is so good there. I have to see it in closer detail. It's a good header by Sanderberger, who has stormed towards that, by the way. Great anticipation of where the ball's going to land. Pontus Darbo quickly to Shola, who helps it round the corner. And this from Labarto. The first touch, perfect. Just stops it dead right with him. Still got it under control. And then with it outside the foot to jink it past the man. And Fofana's in the right place at the right time. And you trust him to bury it from there, which he has done. We are desperate, not just for the win, but to beat Bristol City as well. The opponent very much plays a part in this one for me. Key, outside the box. Brilliantly struck, brilliantly blocked. Keep the pressure on. We can keep the pressure on in the right way. We can deny them the chance to counter us before the end of the half. We're just trying to waste time here so that we get the one chance that remains in this half. Darbo's in behind. Fofana's back here. And Fode fires it against Atkinson. No goal. Shoretire with the corner. Berger and Fofana in the box. Sander Berger cleared away off the line. Kashin's up to win that well. Please let me get there. Please let me recover it. It will be 1-0 only at half-time. We have utterly bossed this game. 68% possession. 7 chances to their 2. We've not done that against really anyone of late, other than Millwall when we battered them 6-1. It's only 1-0. There's still a long way to go. Bristol City are very good. I'm going to have exactly the same level of patience, composure, and ability in the second half to even stand a chance of hanging on to the 1-0 we've got, let alone to give myself an opportunity to potentially build that lead. Brahimi looking to get into the box. He's done superbly. We're getting lucky at the minute. I don't know as that luck will last, but we'll ride the wave as long as we can. Still 1-0. Sebas. Knight. Please get a block on it. It's a great finish. I've positioned the man right in front of the striker there. Or the midfielder, as the case may be. In fact, I had 2 men there. Cashin and Kirk Henderson. And it's just the quality of finish to find the corner. Kirk, hands behind his back. Legs together. Ball goes past him. I told you we weren't going to keep a clean sheet. I haven't kept a clean sheet in what feels like an age. Shoulder in some space. Spread it to Crescene. Drill it to Josh King. Fofana through the gap. Didn't put enough on it. Right idea. Right passing angle. Just not enough power on it. Oh, talk about right passing angle, right power. But is it the wrong man? It doesn't matter because McCrory has found Sebas. And he's round the corner here. He's done me by running one way then the other. Trying to get bodies in the way again. Here's McCrory for a second time. Win that, Josh. Quickly. At your feet. Bloody hell, Pontus, you will give me a heart attack. Fofana to Darbo again. No, I'm not going to get through. Shoulders there. Josh King first. That's not Josh King, that's Fofana. Fofana might not need anyone else. Oh, what a save! How on earth has he pulled that out of the bag? Oh, they're giving it away. Shola Shoretire. Surely. Yes! 2-1 Cambridge United. Mehmeti for Brahimi's been stuck there for ages, but the scoreline will change. Great ball. Well intercepted, Calvin Ramsey. Shoulders in again. Take your time. Here's Josh King. There's Lobato. Good footwork from him again. Shola. I see the time. Taking it. Taking mine. 3 minutes to go. I need the win. I don't care if it's cheap. I don't care if it's unsportsmanlike. I give 0 poops right now. All we need are these 3 points. And we will get them. How long added on? 2 minutes. Josh King first. Then Lobato. Run for the corner, lad. They can't get it up the other end now. Surely. Time has gone. Ref, please. Yes! That's such a big result for us this season. To draw against Sheffield United when they battered us 4-0 last time we played them. To beat Bristol City when they've hammered us every time we've played them. Makes the defeat to Bournemouth even more frustrating, and the 2-1-1 draws previous to that equally so. If we can do something against Norwich in the next one, with another side that have always performed exceptionally well against us, the fight for second is still alive. Norwich City, second in the table. No sign of Liam Bennett on this occasion. No sign of Liam Lee either. Diabate's still in the lineup at centre-back. That's the only of the 3 former Cambridge players they have. Kamara is the danger man out wide. They do still have Solis. He didn't play last time we played them. He wasn't even in the squad last time we played them. Bayram at Cam is very good. Daka's quick. Finishing not quite so impressive, but certainly always a danger at championship level. They lost their last game, but they have been in good form prior to that. Montoya at left-back has been a real thorn in my side every time we've played Norwich as well when he's been on the pitch. We have a third press conference question, this time coming from Kempy, that says, with how form is going, do you see yourself holding on to the playoff spot, or do you have enough squad depth to be able to help you in case of injury and fitness? I feel like with the loan signings we made in January, and the permanent signing actually of Dupe, we do have the squad depth. I feel like we have the depth to be able to challenge. We've been lucky with injuries, and I think we can. But this next game is so important in trying to stay in touch with those above us. That's Ndaka. Forced backwards. Kamara now. Bayram. The cam out wide. The wide man in the middle. Vaka. Presene. Just bodies in the way. And out, please. Don't care that I didn't find anyone. Away from the danger is good enough at this stage of this game. Don't want to go 1-0 down early doors. Or 1-0 down at all, obviously. But thank you. We'll have that. Keeps. This one is going to be all about showing some composure and just keeping the ball away from them, because they're so difficult to get the ball back off. Please, Fode. Oh, come on! Cambridge 1, Norwich 0 in the 11th minute. A breakaway through the middle. We were really disappointed with the 1-1 draws against Ipswich and Birmingham. Even more so with a 2-1 defeat to Bournemouth. But if we follow it up with wins against Bristol City and Norwich, it's still been a sensational day for us. Kamara. Here's Sidibe. All hands on deck defence. Just give me Josh King, for Christ's sake. Good block. Player change the system. Just has no level of intelligence to it whatsoever. Corner for Norwich, 24th minute. Get out. And step. And step. He's going for it. Sidibe. And Bayram. Might well have hit an arm. It was in the box, so it won't count for a foul. We should have had a penalty in the game against Bristol City, actually, for handball. So it goes for you as many times as it goes against you, or goes against you as many times as it goes for you, if you have handballs turned on for penalties. But there are so many stupid handball decisions where players jump like this all the time when they're battling for headers, or they jump and the physics engine makes their arm do that, and you get given a pen. That's why we have pens for handballs turned off, because it just gets a bit silly and breaks realism a little bit too much. So I know there was some questions about it in the comment section recently, which I did respond to, but I'll mention it in a video as well. Cambridge 1, Norwich 0 after half an hour here at Carrow Road. Kamara somehow read that. Absolutely no idea how. Probably got defensive awareness of about 6, interceptions of 12, and of course, lunges 10 yards to intercept a ball. Everybody behind the ball, though, trying desperately to keep Norwich out. Tackles like that from Josh King will work superbly well in doing so, and footwork from Lobato will go a long way to helping too. Fofana could be in again here. Lobato's got the legs. Oh, what? No! God damn it, the passing just doesn't go where you want it to. Freaking ever, does it? And that's a foul as well, apparently. At least I've got everybody behind the ball again. Challenge. Oh, we go Makengo. Well up, lad. Shoulders touch is good. King's there. Lobato. Take your time. Go on, Fode. Go on, lad. Oh, Diabate just bodies him. Daka. Oh, it was there to be one and I missed it. Try and get Darbo across to Montoya so that Calvin Ramsey can go with the runner. Kasumu. Solis. Oh, lovely little reverse ball to Patson Daka, but Kirk Henderson's having none of it. Just look for Fofana, get it forward, look for the big man. Big man missed it. many an option here for Norwich. Is Solis again out wide. Montoya. He can cross it. Just don't let him pass it inside. Very nearly at stoppage time. How much is going to be added on? Valdemarson with the save. 1 minute only. Corner Norwich. This is so tense. There's so much on the line that in today's episode alone, let alone this season. With so many seasons in the Championship now. This is our 4th. We do not desperately want to spend a 5th season in the Championship. King. Oh, you've just got to play that pass. What a ball. Solis. Gibbs, we're in trouble. We're in real trouble. Montoya. Oh, what a ball. Dug out. Lobato with a header. Keeps. God damn it. No. What are you getting in the way for, Kirk? Supposed to go out here, thank you. McKen goes in the middle with some space. They're pressing, Norwich. We've got a lot of men pushed forward. So we'll go long to Fofana. We'll just nod this down to a teammate. Quickly out of his feet. Referee. Really? Not even a card? Not even a card? Not even a yellow. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Makengo. 1-2. Darbo's down the line. Trust his footwork. Ramsey. Trust his defensive work. His first touch was excellent there. King to Sander Berger. Berger looking for Lobato. Berger's gone again. Really, I should give it to Sander Berger. Run for the corner, shouldn't I? Zamora. 1 minute added on. Looking for Sander Berger again. We're just going to make sure that they don't get it. Oh, Fofana, please. Finishing in style today! Yes! Fode Fofana makes it 2 with the last kick of the game. Oh my lord! Did we need these results? Boos from the Carrow Road faithful. Norwich players on their haunches or on the ground. I've concentrated so damned hard today to try and get these results. Pulled out the performances of the entire save, you might argue, to get a win against Bristol City and to get a win against Norwich. Still frustrated at only 2 points from the first 3 games, but God, it's massive. Bristol City draw as well against Stoke. It's another giant result for us.
Regarding the match?
Captain, good team display is the least we can say about Fode Fofana. Oh, we kept our shape really well. We kept our composure really well. We kept the ball really well. We were just better. We were just better. We had to be in every aspect. We still got a game to come today, actually, because we've got Burnley in the FA Cup 5th round. A game that we really don't give 2 hoots about at this particular moment in time. It's away as well. Next month, on paper, some more straightforward games. And April. Sheffield United on the final day is not the fixture I was hoping for. Not the fixture we need. All right, let's go and do the Burnley game. Then I'm going to sort my finances and make sure that my squad is fit. And then maybe we'll get some extra prize money from the FA Cup. Burnley. That's a hell of a team. That's why we were able to get Sander Berger on loan. An 84 rated attacking line. 81 midfield, 81 defence. Peacock Farrell in goal. Upamecano in their defensive line. Mateus Cunha. Archie Gray they just signed in the most recent window. Anthony Elanga is out there. They've got Aaron Ramsey on the left-hand side. Whew, that's a really bloody good side. Really good side. They've got Manor Solomon on the bench as well to call upon should they need. Lyle Foster is still at the club. We will sim this with a rotated 11 because that's what we do in the Cup. But very much hoping that we might stand a chance of doing something here. We beat Watford. We don't beat Burnley, but it took an 85th minute goal from Valise. Cunha gave them the lead inside 60 seconds for Burnley to knock us out the FA Cup. We will get some prize money from that, but the 5th round is as far as we go in the FA Cup. Where are we in the league now? Still 5th. And Norwich aren't the side in 2nd anymore. It's Forest. The gap is 8 points with 12 games to go. We still have Forest to come. We play Nottingham Forest tomorrow. 12 points to gap at the top of the table for Bournemouth as well. If we could have beaten Birmingham and Ipswich, we'd have been so much better positioned, but it isn't going to go your way every week. So we will just hope that it goes our way more regularly tomorrow. We'll make sure the squad is fit for the game against Stoke. We've got 5 games to come in the month of March, and every game is a cup final for the rest of the season here. We are 4 points inside the playoffs. Preston having a remarkably good season because they were down at the bottom earlier in the year. We've got them to come. I think that penultimate game of the season is against Preston actually as well. So that's actually, I hadn't even factored that in because Preston have been so bad in this save, but giant 2 final games, let alone Sheffield United as the sole one. Oh, God. I felt like my heart was racing throughout the course of the Bristol City and Norwich games. But that is all for us today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You're not going to want to miss this run-in. We go for more tomorrow. I'll see you then.